How many of you have ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, are we alone? It's an age-old question, but a man named Enrico Fermi once thought about the same question. He pointed out that with billions of stars in our galaxy alone, and many with planets in the habitable zones, we should have seen some sign of extraterrestrial life by now. This is the essence of the Fermi Paradox, which says, where is everyone? It's just like throwing a massive party, but no one shows up. Not even a text. So are we looking in the wrong places, or is intelligent life really that rare? Let's get into the details of Fermi Paradox and some fascinating theories that attempt to undo this cosmic mystery. It all started in 1950 when a group of scientists at Los Alamos were talking about UFOs and super-fast space travel, and Enrico Fermi asked a big question. Where is everyone? The room fell silent because, well, nobody had an answer. Originally, the question was meant to attack the idea of interstellar travel, the possibility of which Fermi wasn't confident in. He wondered why, with so many stars in the sky and a good chance of other smart aliens out there, none have visited us yet. This question is the Fermi Paradox. To understand why Fermi was puzzled, think about how old Earth is. It's been around for about 4.5 billion years. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is huge, about 100,000 light years across. Even if aliens traveled at just a tiny bit of the speed of light, they could explore the whole galaxy in about 10 million years. That's a lot of time for them to visit us many times. There are around 100 billion stars in the Milky Way, and maybe 10% of them have planets where life could exist. So the chance of another smart life is pretty high, but it's strange that we haven't seen any signs of them. Fermi had a few ideas to explain this mystery. He thought maybe traveling between stars is impossible, or maybe aliens think it's not worth the effort. Another idea is that smart civilizations don't last long enough to travel between stars. Some other ideas say aliens might not want to travel everywhere in the galaxy, or they might like to live near stars that live a long time, skipping stars like ours. Since Enrico first asked the question about aliens, we've been looking for answers, mostly through the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence program, but we still haven't found anything. One idea is that advanced civilizations might not want to spread out all over the galaxy. They might prefer to live near stars that last a long time, not like our sun. This could mean that while there could be lots of life in the galaxy, these aliens might just not be interested in letting us know they're there. Fermi also thought about how many intelligent civilizations might be out there, which led to the Drake equation. This equation tries to guess how many smart civilizations are in our galaxy. It looks at things like how many stars are born, how many planets there are, and the chances of life evolving into smart creatures that can talk across space. So, according to Drake's equation, there are possible reasons for this great silence: the absence of communication from or evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence. One explanation could be that the development of life on Earth, which occurred relatively soon after the planet formed, is actually quite rare. This would mean that the likelihood of a planet developing is much lower. It's also possible that most of the universe might already be colonized and communicating, but we're in a remote area far from any activity. Scientists use the Kardashev scale to classify civilizations based on their energy usage. A Type 1 civilization can use all the energy available on its home planet, which we are approaching. Currently, most scientists believe we are at about 0.7 on the Kardashev scale, with a full Type 1 status estimated to be about a century away. A Type 2 civilization could harness the energy of its host star, while a Type 3 civilization would have access to the energy of its entire galaxy. So, the possibility is that highly advanced Type 3 civilizations may simply not see the value in communicating with less advanced beings like us. If they have the power of an entire galaxy at their disposal, they might not consider us worth their attention, especially if they can't relate to us using handheld cell phones. Some scientists have even suggested that the silence could be due to the existence of a predatory species that intelligent civilizations fear. In this scenario, civilizations would avoid transmitting signals to prevent revealing their location to these predators. Despite these theories, the general consensus is that if there are other civilizations transmitting signals, we might be listening incorrectly. Our current technology and understanding of the universe may not be advanced enough to receive or interpret these messages. The Homo genus, which includes humans, has been around for about 3 million years. If we compare this time to the age of the Earth, it suggests that the evolution of intelligent life is quite rare, with a probability of about 1 in 1,000. Our early ancestor, Homo habilis, first made tools roughly 2.6 million years ago. In contrast, radio technology, which could be used for interstellar communication, has only been around for a little over a century. By comparing these timelines, we can estimate that the fraction of intelligent civilizations capable of interstellar communication is roughly 1 in 26,000. If every suitable planet in our galaxy gives rise to intelligent civilizations, there could be many civilizations out there. However, if the chances of this happening are low, then we might be the only intelligent beings in the galaxy. According to the Drake equation, if a civilization could survive for at least a century after developing transmission technology, there could be around 10 civilizations in our galaxy. But what if civilizations tend to self-destruct shortly after developing this technology? If, for example, they typically only survive for about 10 years after reaching this technological milestone, then the number of civilizations in our galaxy could just be 1, us. This idea is summarized by American economist Robin Hanson as the Great Filter. It suggests that at some point between the formation of a habitable planet and the colonization of the galaxy, there might be a step in life's evolution that hardly ever happens. This could explain why we haven't heard from anyone else, because they might have hit a wall that stopped them from existing or talking to others. There are 2 main ideas about where this great filter might be. If it's behind us, it means that the difficult step in evolution has already happened, and we have somehow managed to overcome it. This would suggest that intelligent life like us is very rare, and that's why we haven't heard from anyone else. On the other hand, if the Great Filter is ahead of us, it means that there is a challenge or problem that advanced civilizations cannot overcome, causing them to disappear. This would imply that our future is also uncertain, and we might face the same fate as these civilizations. The Fermi Paradox has also given rise to some fascinating and unsettling speculative theories about the nature of our universe and our place within it. The first one is zoo hypothesis. This suggests that advanced extraterrestrial civilizations are aware of us, but are intentionally avoiding contact. They might be observing us from afar, like animals in a zoo, to allow for our natural evolution and development without interference. Connected to this is the simulation hypothesis, which proposes that our reality is actually a highly advanced simulation, possibly created by a more advanced civilization. In this scenario, the lack of contact with other civilizations could be explained by the fact that they simply do not exist within the simulation. This theory challenges our fundamental perceptions of reality and raises profound questions about the nature of existence and the fabric of the universe. Adding another layer to the mystery is the concept of non-biological intelligence. This theory suggests that extraterrestrial civilizations may have evolved beyond biological forms into non-biological entities, such as advanced artificial intelligence. These entities could exist in forms we cannot perceive or understand, using communication methods or technologies that are beyond our current capabilities to detect. Some people have criticized SETI projects, which search for extraterrestrial intelligence, using the Fermi Paradox as a reason. They argue that since we likely are alone in the universe, SETI projects are a waste of time and money. However, astronomers working in the SETI field respond that only a small amount of SETI has actually been done. Jill Tarter, an American astronomer, and her colleagues have compared the task of finding extraterrestrial intelligence within the vastness of space to trying to determine if fish exist by scooping a glass of water from the ocean. In other words, the scale of the universe is so immense that we have only just begun to scratch the surface in our search for intelligent civilizations. Well, that was it for today. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up and share with your friends that are interested in aliens too. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.